So the Virtual Boy's been out for a few days now, and as an owner of an original Virtual Boy I've had for a few years, and a selection of 12 games, I quite enjoy playing on the old Virtual Boy. What I'm quite interested in is the games that are coming out that have never been released before, and games I've never played, because obviously I've only had the 12 that I have here, which is the Galactic Pinball, Golf, Red Alarm, Teleroboxer, Wario Land, Panic Bomber, Tetris, Mario Tennis, Mario Clash, Vertical Force, Nestor's Funky Bowling, and Virtual League Baseball. Now these ones on the right, on the left, sorry, are the ones that basically are on the Virtual Console itself. But obviously to play them, and I'll show you with the Switch here, the original Switch. When you go to play it, you need to take it out of the dock. So you've got to put it in one of these. Now, when you buy the Virtual Boy from Nintendo, you can get a cardboard version or the proper sort of plasticky one. Comes in this box here. What you need is a Switch 2. You get a version where you can play. Well, you have to convert it to put the Switch 1 in it. Obviously, open it. Insert it in there. And then you can kind of, although this is not going to do any justice to it, but you can play it through there. You can take that off, and not going to even see any of it make it better, but that will take the red filter off when they do other filters for it. What is quite annoying, let's leave that there. What is quite annoying is you can't play it on the TV, which I think is something they could do. Hopefully they'll do something in the future for it. I know they're going to be doing different filters that aren't available now. And I'm kind of like a bit disappointed we didn't get a controller like the original Virtual Boy controller to go along with it, because it's quite expensive to buy the Virtual Boy that you stick your Switch or your Switch 2 in. But yeah, no, I'm looking forward to playing it again. I've always liked the Virtual Boy. It's been one of the weird, obscure sort of Nintendo things that Nintendo released. And I'm looking forward to playing games that I've never played before. But it's quite a lot of money to play, because you have to play it. Well, I suppose you could play it if you've got some sort of old goggle sort of system. If you've got the Labo, you could play it through that, but kind of you're locked into having to put it into a device to play it properly, otherwise you get two images on the screen. So when you go they could have done a thing where you were to play it on the TV. I know depth perception might be a bit difficult if you're only watching through one, maybe. But I mean, they could have done a thing where they zoom in, or let you zoom in and play it on the TV screen. because it just would be nice to play it on the screen, sat down rather than hunched over. But again, if you like the Virtual Boy, if you have nostalgia for it, and that's a weird thing as well to say, if you've got nostalgia for a Virtual Boy, which is probably Nintendo's biggest failure or biggest flop. Not many people have actually played a real Virtual Boy, so it's again kind of a niche thing that Nintendo does, but a lot of what Nintendo does is kind of niche to an extent. But I am really looking forward to playing games I've never played before. So hopefully we'll see what they do with it in the future, and hopefully they'll do a version of it where you could play it on your TV screen. But for now, you really need one of these.